I'm alright with everything.
Yes.
And there's the first disconnect. That's never a good sign. I wonder whom he did not have a ping to. Oh, he's being courteous and everything at least.
Indeed.
Indeed. Dark, be courteous, you bastard.
Is Dark even there? You know what he's like for tabbing out, the lazy bastard.
There he is! Now ready up, Dark, you troll. Oh, Dark is being a manly man! He is being a manly man going random.
Yes, he is, but he's still not a manly man with balls going cyber.
He's not the manliest of men, then he would have gone cyber. But let's get this game going then. Please let Dark Simon, please let Dark get Simon, please let Dark get cyber.
You do not want Dark to win, do you?
No!
I agree.
Crash him, Aussie! Crash him with fire!
No, this is not going to be a one-sided game.
He's Aeon.
Dark lucked out. I hopefully can make something useful of it, but he's starting instantly with an air factory instead of getting the mass points like everyone else has done so far.
He has been paying attention to the stream.
The question is getting an early air factory that early going to be worth it?
Not too sure about that actually. But then again, what do I know about 1v1s?
I don't know nothing.
Jack, do you have any expectations for this game at all?
Well, based on knowing Dark and, well, he's probably not going to do too well. No offense, Dark, but there's people who play tournaments and then there's us lot. Dark is one of
trolls.
us lot. Yeah.
Oh, please, please, please. I want to see Dark do his thing. I want to see Dark drop Aussie.
Oh, do you think he's going to go to transport?
He could actually, and
well, he's gone for the engineers. This would be amusing.
And Aussie has not built any air factory. It's gone straight for the land, so this could actually be really fun.
I don't know, that early land factory could actually save him from an engine drop if he keeps his tanks back there.
Which he will not.
No one in their right mind would actually do that in the first place.
Let's see what the next thing is coming out of that. It's a plane. That is going to be a scout plane, I'm assuming.
Is he actually going to get a transport and send engineers over there? And there's the other side of that conversation from last game.
I think that would be referred to as bro love or bromance or whatever it's called.
Something along those lines.
Yes, with bro fists and other very scary crap like that. I've never really understood the bro mentality, but
no.
Then again, I don't have friends.
No, you do not. You are Swedish after all.
Two-pronged attack with engineers! Don't see that every day.
No, and Dark actually doesn't have much to actually stop it other than 2 planes.
2 planes and a com.
Well, com can stop one, but the other...
He has seen it now, the way it's plane, and I'm going to assume that he is going to bomb the one and just push the other one away with his com, but this tactic will buy Aussie quite a bit of time when Dark is occupied with keeping those engines away from his base.
Yes, I mean, look at that, he didn't even build that final mass point in the mountains, and he was forced to run away from it. And Aussie could go for a sacrifice capture here on Dark's engineer, which would be incredibly mean, and Dark's instantly running away, so he's not even going to let that even happen.
He's not giving him the chance. But
go for the mass point!
While Dark is being occupied by this...
That's a sacrifice capture.
Aussie is...
But it was too late.
Yeah, too bad. But Aussie is pushing him with tanks as well now.
Fortunately, it's only 4 tanks. A com can more than easily deal with that.
Yes.
And that second engineer is actually going to get the sacrifice capture off, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's going to get the mass point.
But there's nothing stopping Dark capturing it back with
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to sacrifice capture it.
No, in fact that would be a bad idea. And that makes it not even nearly as bad as it could have been. You can easily rebuild on that for half the cost.
Yes, but it's very trolly. I like that. I am liking Aussie already.
Definitely.
Troll tactic of awesomeness. Capture someone's mass extractor and then control K'ing it.
The only thing that's missing was being colour brown. But Aussie is losing his plane.
Yes. That was just unfortunate. That plane just didn't do anything at all.
And Dark, rightfully so, is definitely going for the radar while he can.
Yes. You have to be careful though with the bombing so it doesn't get, one of his planes doesn't get caught off guard in a turn. Planes are a bit of goo when turning, after all.
DarkAssasin may very well be behind in factories, but he is definitely going to be ahead in mass points right now. As he's got one extra one building before Aussie.
Yeah, and he has his engineer on that island as well.
Yeah, he really does.
Dark has quite a few planes already. He can start inflicting damage. What will that 2 pass the mass extractor? Maybe?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 3 passes.
Nah.
And
if he were to get scorch bombs, he'd be able to pass it.
And well, he's got no AA there. Why wouldn't you go for it? But he is getting too close to that AA tower. It's in the hills there.
Oh, that plane is dying. That plane is dying.
No, he survived.
Oh, he got away, but he's going to get hit now.
The two behind are going to say no. Dark going to do something about that. And
that one plane is a hero!
Yes, it is, but Dark's not even going to follow him towards that AA tower.
No. And he wants that mass extractor dead, but he doesn't want to lose any planes.
But here comes Aussie again. Aussie's gone for a weak plane.
That's one plane dead.
That was looked like a control order on a weak plane. But Aussie did lose one, and he's probably going to lose a second one.
Oh, but Dark is getting surprisingly close to that
he
AA.
actually survived. He only lost one plane. A plane for a plane's worth it, and actually got a second one thanks to the AA tower.
Yes, but Dark does have 3 more planes coming from the back.
Yes, he does, but he still only has a single air factory while Aussie has 3. He only has a single land factory while Aussie has a single land factory. Right now, it is not looking good for Assassin in terms of the mid-long game.
No. He does have the mass advantage, but that
He's going for the mass point again, but there's 2 mobile AA there. 2 mobile AA shouldn't be much of a threat, should it? No, I don't think it is.
Unless he had a goo turn.
Which he did not. And it looks like
Thankfully.
It looks like Aussie did actually the same thing. He was going for the mass. No, I thought he was heading in that direction, but it looks like he's going for the tanks. Those poor tanks. He's definitely losing one. He's going to repair it with his comm. Nope, he's going to build a factory.
Aww.
I'd repair the tank with a comm.
I really expected Dark to do this as well. Dark is cost efficiency king.
Definitely.
Oh no! One of my tanks died! Must reclaim it instantly. With my 48 Engies.
It looks like he's going to lose his engineer and his planes are at the other side of the map, which is quite unfortunate. It's going to take them a long time to actually be of any use.
Yes, and while this is happening, he has 3 planes completely undefended in his base, but...
They still managed to kill a plane.
Yeah, also
he doesn't seem to be
caring about them.
And there's Aussie's 2 planes down. He's going to be a 3rd plane down, but Dark is losing one. And Aussie has shields. We know what comes next after that.
Flares.
Aussie is going for flares. And he's also moving in his tanks, which Dark does not have enough to cover himself from that. His comm might be able to help, but not much.
This is starting to look very, very poor indeed for Dark.
It still could go either way, however, but it looks like Aussie is going to make full use of the mobile missile launcher range. Looks like he's aiming for the factory. Nope, he's going for up there for the mass point. And Dark's also building mobile AA as well. But he's still going to be massively behind in terms of planes, and the fact that Aussie has shields and Dark does not could definitely turn the tides of the air fight.
Yeah.
It's like Aussie is going to get him behind his planes right now, and it's not looking good for Dark at all anymore.
Oh, but
Aussie
the AA is pushing them away.
That is unfortunate. If I was Aussie, I would have continued with that fight. Get rid of the planes and ignore the mobile AA. I probably would have lost, but I still would have went for it. I mean, you're talking about being behind enemy planes completely and perfectly. There's no better time to strike other than that.
Indeed.
And Dark's not repairing that. Oh, there he goes. He's now repairing the mass point. But here comes the planes to say no.
I wonder if Dark should actually start focusing completely into land, considering he has lost the airfight.
It's hard to say. Some amount of air might be useful, but it's hard to say. I'm surprised he's not being more aggressive for that land force. I mean, if
considering he is outnumbering him.
Yes, he could go straight up and round the island, going for the 2 factories up there with his land force. If he forces Aussie to bomb them, that gives him a huge opportunity to kill as many planes as possible.
He might force him to bomb yet when he uses that land force aggressively on the other land force.
He's currently 2 mass points ahead, which is 2.4 mass, which is surprisingly about a factory and a half, a land factory and a half of mass a second. I don't know. People have different opinions, and Dark also has sniper bots. Ooh, Dark needs to turn round right now. This would be a perfect opportunity, and he's doing it. Can he get it?
That's a very, very poor.
He's getting in there though. But Dark was going for a bombing run instead of going for the planes, which is also unfortunate.
Yeah, but he has free reign of attacking now, but oh my god, his planes are so split up, they're gonna get massacred in the air.
Yeah. It looks like Dark's gonna go for the factories.
All those planes are going for his column. He really needs to get into a factory shield very, very, very quickly.
Yeah. Or at least stop the engineer and get it repaired. At least force a waste of a bombing run, which is a whole 10 seconds. So yeah. Well worth.
This is starting to get interesting, actually. He is going to get into the shield now.
Fortunately, he didn't have a shield. They better get that comm repaired soon, or else it could be quickly over.
Oh, get back in the shield, Dark. You're outside of the shield. You are outside of the shield, but the bombs are still hitting the shield, thankfully, due to the angle.
That shield's not going to last long. I'm almost certain he's definitely building a shield in that other factory, so it's going to be just fine for Dark.
Unfortunately for Dark, Aussie's comm is right in front, so his land force will never find his comm. But I think, yeah, Dark just saw it. Dark has realized it. Is running back with his land force. But I think Dark might actually be surviving this. Why are you walking to this? Why are you walking to the weaker shield, you madman?
He is trying to avoid the comm. He is trying to avoid the comm, but it could be over for Dark now. He does not have any planes left.
He should have stayed in that shield. He really should have stayed in that shield.
Yeah. Poor
That is
Dark.
very unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. If he had stayed in the shield, he could have survived. Oh, a few good volleys and then run back with the comm, and maybe you can get a draw.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Oh, it's so close! It's so close!
It's so yeah, Aussie wins that, doesn't he? Dark died first.
Dark did indeed die first, but I don't know. Both of them died. I don't know what the convention is.
To be honest, I never even considered that.
I am asking the veterans.
Yeah. Poor Dark. He put up a good fight as well.
I demand a rematch.
Yeah. There's the Dark Queen, oh.
Yes, that is indeed what it led to. This is a draw. It's a draw! So another game.
Yeah. Let's just do another game and maybe not have a draw.